And hello, MTS back here. I know it's been a long time since I released a video, but I had school stuff, and now I'm going to be rebooting the channel. Probably won't be releasing content every day, but every so often. So we are going to play Shogun 2 Total War, full of the samurai, and we'll be doing the Satsuma clan to the Satsuma Republic. So we're going to have probably a long campaign on normal difficulty, playing as the Satsuma clan, which, if you've played the base game, only starts with one province. Now they start with two, so let's get on in.
After the Sengoku Jidai, peace reigned for 200 years. In Kyoto, the emperor continued as divine head of state. But real power was held by the Tokugawa shogunate. For 2 centuries, they ruled with absolute authority. Japan prospered. The people were content. In 1853, American warships changed everything. The shogun abandoned his people and signed the Treaty of Peace and Amity. The gates to Japan were open. Trade was established, but the agreements favored the Western powers. The economy faltered, and the people suffered. In 1863, the emperor overruled the shogun. An imperial decree ordered the expulsion of all Western powers. No longer would Japan be westernized. The time had come to strike back. Western powers gave their answer.
Prepare to run out the guns. On my command, fire!
The treacherous Westerners brought death to our people. The shogun no longer commanded respect or loyalty. Imperial rule had to be restored. To strengthen our position, the emperor made peace with the British. We will study their ways and discover their secrets. Only then can we destroy the shogun and return honor to Japan. The emperor must be victorious. Satsuma domain. Our family, the Shimizu, has ruled these lands since the time of the first Minamoto shogun, ever loyal to Japan and her people. But the Tokugawa and their lackeys have failed us, allowing themselves to be manipulated by Western powers. For the good of all, power must be returned to the emperor. Our first priority should be to ally with domains who share our beliefs. There is little support for the shogunate here in Kyushu, but opposition is inevitable, and resistance must be met with force. Once the situation on Kyushu is under control, we must support our allies on the mainland. Imperial control of Kyoto and Edo will be vital if we are to break the shogun's wicked grip on the land. When full-scale war finally erupts between imperial and shogunate forces, the people of Satsuma will be at the vanguard, leading Japan into a bright and glorious future. Long live the Emperor.
Okay, as he says, we are aligned with the Emperor at this point in time, but we are going to take the whole of Kyushu as a plan, as well as Goto, and sorry if I pronounce these wrong, I can't even pronounce this one, and this island here, to strengthen our hopefully soon to become a republic in the south. We'll also be taking these islands over here before we make our push to the mainland. So our opening move is somewhat critical, so we're going to start off down in this city here. We are actually going to focus on military production here, so we are going to get cadet school, going to upgrade it to a town, as well as upgrading the ports here. Not much that we can do. Gonna move our foreign advisor to supervise recruitment here, which should give us a little XP boost on recruitment. Our current forces here aren't so really modernized, so we're gonna get rid of these 3 units here, keeping only the line infantry, and we're going to move him down south in preparation of recruitment. And from what I see, we also need to start a research, and we're going to go straight for arms deal, which will allow us to upgrade our cadet school into barracks, which also gives us access to the revolver cavalry and the sharpshooters, even though I barely use sharpshooters in my armies. So that seems about it. We'll probably keep the navy here, which is a wooden corvette and a gunboat, not a very powerful force, but enough to keep control of the Satsuma Bay. So we're just going to end turn here, see what our opponent does. I mean the AI. So yeah, as you can see differently, we start off with 2 provinces instead of 1 from the base game, and also we start off with a vassal? I'm pretty sure it's called vassal in this game. Let's check. Yeah, we start with a vassal, which once we become a republic, if we don't stop them from revolting, they can be quite annoying. So turn 2. Oh yeah, this is another thing I forgot to do. I switched the general with the daimyo around, as if a daimyo's honor is lower than a general's. Pretty much, I think loyalty from the generals is based on the level of the daimyo. The rank of the daimyo and its honor. So if I have the daimyo just sitting in the capital doing nothing while having generals fight all my battles, there's a higher chance of the generals revolting or being bribed into working with the enemy, with enemy clans. So what else can I do? Nothing else really to do, so yep, just gonna end turn here. So yeah, this game is based in the times when... Yep, got a quest here. Shogunate loyalists will stop at nothing to prevent the Emperor's return to power. We must claim the territory for ourselves if we're to prepare for all-out conflict. We have to capture the following province, which is over here, and we'll gain the buff Emperor's Mandate, which increases the spread of pro-imperial statement across all provinces plus 2 influence for 12 turns. So yeah, we're going to try to complete that, but to do that we need to recruit a nice force. Now actually I'm going to switch the Sunnet over to Satsuma, since We need to protect the heirs at all cost. And they collided, so yeah, they're not going to make it this turn. Cadet schools are almost up, so that's good. These outdated infantry. Gosh. Yes, and I am going to play a modernized game, so we are going to be using cannons. And, oh, well. Might need to move my daimyo into the settlement. As you can see, a large enemy force came down for Hyro. Yep, as you can see right there, he will be able to outnumber us. So we're going to pull the daimyo and the general into the settlement. And we are going to commence recruitment of line infantry, which of course at this point in time we won't be able to recruit a lot of. And these are still upgrading. We have almost got arms still, hopefully. How many turns till we get that? 4 turns, yeah. I'm not going to upgrade the stronghold. We spent all our coin that we can this turn to recruit some line infantry, which shall be produced within 2 turns. But I believe they are going to strike before we have a chance. And I was right. So we've got 2 generals, 2 line infantry, a spear levy garrison, and a levy garrison infantry against... yeah, I think we will be able to win if we deploy smart. So, not all battles I'm going to play through. I'm going to auto-resolve probably most of them. Only the critical battles and critical siege battles I will do, just so it's not repetitive. But this is a critical siege battle, and so I'm going to do it, since we've only got a small fortress here. They can... I don't actually trust the AI doing this battle, so let's start. And also another thing I like is the little quotes down at the bottom here. These are quite good quotes. They got some quotes from Sun Tzu, if I get that correct, as well as Japanese death poems, and yeah, it's quite good. And okay, so we're in now. So what do we have here? We've got a line infantry, which we are gonna... So what I'm gonna do is pull them... base him over there. Of course, we can always run him to different positions if need be, which is another good thing. So I'll probably put you there. Okay, so yeah, we need to run them over here. Not run, really walk, more like it. Place them there. Move my spear levies over here to make a defensive wall, while I move my general and daimyo into a position here. I have a feeling we will win this, as we have the slight advantage of the archery tower here. Let's have a look at the enemy formation. They did put up some... yeah, some defensive, but they're not using it, as they're just going to just march forward. Now the thing I'm worrying about is the yeah, these guys here, which are a lot heavier than our spear levy infantry. But if I could actually should move the generals up a little bit closer, might want to get these people running. So now our generals should be within range of keeping these units together. Why are you still over there? Yeah, you run. Actually, I could do that and that. So we've got this whole defensive line here, which I doubt they will bypass. And oh, what's that? Oh wait, oh, these are the other guys I was looking for, which are pretty much... Soldier... Did that guy just have an afro? I swear I just saw an afro in here somewhere. Yeah. It looks like an afro a bit. But yeah, these guys are pretty much samurai with, yeah, looks funny. These guys are pretty much like armored samurai, not as good as aiming, well, probably a little bit better aiming than line infantry, but a little bit more armored. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I am running free mods within this game. I'm running a mod which edits the naval uniform. I've got a mod which edits the uniform and adds some tactics to the ground infantry, and I also am running Build a Nation mod which adds a couple of buildings. So yeah, I'll probably link these mods in the description. So yeah. And we're probably going to speed up time a bit for the enemy to get here. Fastest time setting right now, and they're still crawling a little bit slowly. Now, if I actually had some ships within range of the city, I'd be able to support naval, give some naval support. And of course, the general's going to sit back here, back there, while I just fire upon him. And my generals be able to give some support to our units, stopping them from routing. So they should be able to stay here long enough to hopefully get these enemies to rout. And of course these guys are running up, so I want to give the order to concentrate fire on them. Try to break the wheel before they actually reach here. Oh, and the sound in this game is beautiful as well. Not just the music, but the actual gun sounds as well. And some of the animation's alright, like watching these guys run up and just being shot dead. Even though it's not nice, it still looks good. And just gonna order... Am I selecting the right one? Yeah, that was the right one, wasn't it? Yeah. And of course they've breached the line. So I'm gonna run these guys up there, as my levies aren't really meant for melee combat. Of course they're gonna reach up there and secure it, but my guys are gonna hopefully stop them for long enough for my levies to probably give them some support. And of course these guys are also running up here, some line infantry. Of course they're not gonna... Oh yeah. Spear infantry. So the fight's already started. I may be shooting upon my own infantry, by the looks of it. I think so. No? That's good. So, yeah, I remember in some of the older games... Oh yeah, so yeah, they are being fired upon. Which... Of course it's yeah, see. I might need to pull him back. Rally, I'm just gonna rally him, so I'll be able to pull him back. Of course these enemies are gonna...
Sir, your general is under attack.
Of course we're going to retake this tower as fast as possible because we don't want them to have it. Line infantry is retreating, which is a good thing. The levy infantry is re-securing our archery towers. Yep, launcher fire. And I want these levies to retake their positions here. And unit destroyed. Of course, I may have threw some spearmen's lives away, but in the end, got the job done. Held the wall. I did lose the tower, but I was able to recapture it, which is another good thing. And all out attack, or to focus fire onto the generals. Without the generals, they will fall. I'm just going to order him to quickly reformation into a Thai formation. Of course, the generals are going to come up here, and we're going to have the slighter advantage, as they have to climb while we can shoot. Looks of it. Yeah, that's the general. I wasn't sure. Is that Daimyo here? No, both generals. And the general, this general is starting to find, oh, why are we climbing up? Why they're being shot? Why are we climbing while we're being shot at?
Your victory is close, sir.
And yep, Levy infantry is fighting. Oh wait, no. Yeah, and we won. Now we can choose to continue fighting, but I'm just gonna let routers run away. So we won that battle. And of course, sorry, drink there. And here's a nice little quote from Sun Tzu. Yeah, it was right, Sun Tzu. That's his name. And here's the results. They deployed 780. We deployed 690. So they had us not doubled. They did have a greater advantage over us. They lost 655, yet we lost 214. And yeah, great success, I should say. Of course, Satsuma is not really defended, but of course, once we actually build up a main force, we'll reinforce Satsuma. Now we could chase after them, but we need to fully build our army. So just queue up 2 more line infantry. Or we're gonna end the turn. Another thing is the map in this one is in this game is a little bit bigger than the base game is, as well, as you got the island of Izo, I believe, is up here. Don't quote me on that, but I know the Izo, the island of Izo up here, where in the actual history, the Izo Republic, which was the remnants of the Shogunate, was up, based itself up here before the Imperial forces took it, if I was correct. Don't quote me on this, as I'm not a full sorry about that, wrong button. I'm not a full historian, so I don't fully know all the basics. Not the basics, most of the history. I just play these games because I like it. It's a nice game. Now I wonder if we could be able to get a trade route. If I can get a trade route with them. This is quartermaster, yep. And we'll be able to build our cannon. Oh yeah, so here's some of the clan audience chamber. So that's like one of the new buildings. We've also got the Builders Guild and all that. But where is the cannon range? In traditional dojo, you won't be seeing me building. There it is, cannon range. Will give her access to wooden cannons, which is actually quite powerful in this time. If we have a couple of them. They're not movable once deployed, but still, I was gonna try to get a trade agreement with them. That's annoying. Still powerful, but they can't be moved. And our foreign veteran ranked up from training our recruits. So we are probably going to minus 10 to cost of construction settlements across all provinces, plus 1 client. Yeah, we're going to get epic architecture, which actually sounds like it should be down here, but it's not. Oh. So we've got tier 1 modernization. Concealed. Oh yeah, it's still the remnants from that army. We still got tier 1 modernization, which decreases recruitment costs, increases morale, and increases experience of all traditional units. I remember it starts giving you unhappiness at some point. So, 2 retainers to choose from for infection: German gunmaker agent or German waiter. Plus for skills or resolve military administration. I'm gonna get the gunmaker because the more accurate our army is, as well as I'm gonna make him an officer. +1 resolve to military administration, +1 resolve when supervising recruitment. So yeah. And I might as well deploy these units with a daimyo and under supervision of what's he saying? Seth Packard, Packard being supervising the troops. We are going to destroy the remnants of the attacking force. Of course, we outnumber them, and it's the daimyo is here. Well, I suggest our daimyo should have a duel while our main forces wipe them out, or I could just do what I usually do, line formation and march them up there with a wall of bullets. I might do that. And of course, I said I would be doing auto resolve, but this battle won't take that long, and yeah, we've got around about 2 or so more minutes to go, so I don't see why not. 3 or so minutes to go. No matter whether a person belongs to upper or lower ranks, if he wasn't fast enough. So yeah, good conditions. Good day for the daimyo, the enemy clan to die, I say. So I'm just gonna make a wall of infantry and march them up there. Oh yeah. Toggle rank 5 early. Okay, so yeah, these guys get square formation as well as toggle fire by rank ability because of the uniform mod, as well as uniform and tactics mod, which actually makes them look a little bit nice. Looks a little bit more uniform. And here's our daimyo, just gonna stay back and watch the enemy be crushed. I like how he's got all these traditional horsemen, yet he's the only one wearing a modernized uniform. Which actually, I've always liked how this daimyo's uniform looked. But hopefully with the increase in modernization, we'll start getting revolver and carbine, so he becomes a little bit more effective. Is he running? I think he is. Is he running his units into me? Well, line infantry, prepare to take aim and fire on rank. And he is. I don't know why. Why? Yeah, we've done normal difficulty. I don't know why the enemy is running directly into a massacre, as you can see right here. Oh my god, the daimyo still survived. Be kind of loud at. Continue the battle. We must kill the daimyo at all costs. Oh my god, it's just the daimyo running. It's the daimyo that survives. Will I generally be able to catch up to him though? And of course, the 30 minutes is up, so I'll end it when we hopefully kill the daimyo. I'm pretty sure if I end it, it'll just count as unit destroyed, but I just want to make sure. But yeah, I've got it on normal difficulty. I don't remember the AI being that dumb. Or it could just be my imagination. But as you can see, look at this nice filed rank of these disciplined armsmen. Just so beautiful. Let's just do one more walk down the line, shall we? Yeah, that looks so good. Just wait till we get a fully armed army and it would look a lot better. Now let's see how Daimyo's catching up, but I doubt he's going to reach it before he reaches the... Yeah, he's going to reach the edge of the map before we're able to catch him. You lucky bastard, how did you avoid the wall of bullets that killed everyone else? What did you guys say? Oh, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to count as unit destroyed anyway. So we just crushed a daimyo of our enemy clan, which is good, but we will not be attacking the settlement until we get wooden cannons. So I'm just going to end it here. This is MTS. If you liked this video, please leave a like and please subscribe for more videos. And see you around.